Guys, this is E with Scrapbooking with Me, and this is number 3 in our Tips, Tricks, and Techniques week. And what we're going to do today is we're going to make some tabs out of just things that you have. Maybe punches, maybe you just have some little circles, or maybe you need to draw a circle. Lots of different ways that you can do it. If you don't have a circle punch, you can use something like this to draw your circle with, the bottom of your glue bottle, anything. Use a little let's see, I've got something else here, like a little bottle of spray. Lay it down and draw around it and cut that out. Lots of different ways that you can do it, but I'm just going to use some of the punches that I have because I don't use my punches enough, so I need to get started using them. Now here's one that is made with just a circle punch, and then I put a little stamping on there. I used my favorite little stamp, and I just did a little bit of stamping on it. Put a little ink around it, and it is ready to go. And the good thing about these is they're already together. All you have to do is slide them on there. You can slide them all the way, or you can leave it up tall like that, any way that you want. Then this one is made from a scallop punch that I have. And again, I did a little bit of stamping on there. This side opens up, and it just slides right on there. And you can leave it out like this. You can put it down as far or out as far as you want. This one again was from a circle punch, and this is just punched out of coffee dyed paper. And then I took some of my little labels, and these are the little curator labels that we have in the curator kit. And that is from Tim Holtz. It's a little curator ephemera pack. And I could put a little label on there or decorate it up some way, and that would be cute. This one is punched out of a digital paper. And I punched this with my oval punch. And then again, it slides on there and slide it all the way down, or you can leave it up. And then I just laid one of these little labels across it. You could put a little piece of cheesecloth or something under there, and then lay your label across it. That would be really cute. A little piece of lace trims. We might decorate a couple of them up. But first I'm going to show you how they're made. They're quick and easy. And if you don't have a punch for your little tabs, this will be ideal. Alright, this is punched from my 1.5 inch circle punch. And all you're going to do is fold it in the middle. Just get it folded in the center. Crease that fold line real well. Now see, if you put this down on here. Now, I saw something similar to this on Wendy's channel, and I will link it below if I can find that video. But if you put it down on there like that, you're going to have these little corners that stick out here, and that doesn't look good, does it? So what you're going to do is take this. You're going to take the edge that you folded, and you're just going to trim that edge off. Now you could do this back in your trimmer if you want to. I just as soon do it this. Now hold it together, and then you're going to take the glue, and you're going to put just a little bit of glue on this end. Well, I will if I can get my glue to come out. There we go. Just a little bit of glue right up here at the top. Don't put it too far down in there. And you could run a little stitch across that if you wanted, but I find that that's good enough. Alright, it still doesn't look too great because it has these points on it. So we're going to take our corner punch. Now this has got 3 different corners on it. I seem to like this one better, which is this one. But you can use any of them that you want, or you can just round it with your scissors. You don't have to do this. But I put it in there and trim that off. And now you've got a little tab. Isn't that cute? I'm going to go ahead and put a little ink around it on both sides. The reason I said hold it together really well when you're working on it is because it tends to want to slide on you a little bit. Then I'm just going to take my stamp and do some random stamping on here on both sides. Just makes it look like there's words there when there really isn't. And you could do this out of book pages too. That would be cute. The straight side is the side that you're going to glue down. So you just hold this, put it up on your page. Let's do it this way. And glue it down there. And there's a cute little tab. You can go ahead and decorate it up put all kinds of decorations on there if you want to. I will put some on mine, but I may do a couple at the end. But right now we're just going to show you how to make these. Okay, now this one, the scallop one, the only scallop punch I have other than a little bitty one is this 2 1/4, which is a little bit too big, but it still works. So just going to punch that. Now, when you're folding over your scallops, you need to just match up your little scallops there as best you can. They don't match perfect, but that's okay. And then press that down. Again, we're going to cut right down that where we folded it just now. Looks pretty good. If I find that I'm not getting too close to the center, then I'll go ahead and put it in my trimmer and trim it. I'm going to put a little glue just on those little knobs there. And now I'm going to go ahead and round this one. I didn't round my other one, but this one's got a little bit of white sticking out on the ends where it didn't match up perfectly, so I'm going to go ahead and trim it. Okay, and then if you have any other little pieces, you can always just snip them. And then put your ink on there just to cover any white that might show, because like I said, they don't match up perfectly when you fold them over, but that's okay. You can always put, you can always either trim that little bit that's not matching perfect or just put something over it. Okay, then you have that slides on there. You can go ahead and put some stamping on, or you could put a little piece of paper on there. Let's see. I think I'll grab one of these little butterflies and see what that looks like on there. There we go. We could put that little butterfly on there. And I would probably put a piece of paper or something under it. Let's see what we have. Here's a piece of vellum. Never go wrong with vellum. You could put, if I had my cheesecloth right here, I'd put cheesecloth, but I don't know what I have done with it. And I am just using art glitter glue on this because I'm not taking the time to open the other up. It'll be okay because I'm going to put that butterfly on top, and I may even put a little label on there. I'm going to ink around him just a little to make him stand out a little bit more. Put him right there. And then let's grab just a little tiny label. Let's see. That one looks cute. And these are the smallest labels I think that we have in any of his Tim Holtz ephemera. And these are, like I said, this is called Curator. I do believe we have more of it in now. Alright, so there is a little tab, and you can just slide that right on there, and you've got a cute little tab. But use your imagination and decorate these up like you would want, and like, that would be best for your journals. I might use something completely different in mine, but you've got to look at your journals and see what you need. The good part about it is making these with what you have. You can use a piece of the paper that comes, that you're making your journal out of, and cut these to match your paper if you want to. I can put some of the little beads that we have on there. Here's a little scrap piece of lace that we could put across this one and then put that little butterfly down. So we could just put a scrap piece of lace on there and then ink that little butterfly up and put him on. And I think that would be cute. And I'll have some decorated completely at the end of the video. So just look at the pictures at the end, and I'll make sure that I have some decorated in different ways so that you can see how you can do them. I mean, they're quick and easy. You can make a bunch of them up and then decorate them when you start to put them in your journals. That's what's the good part about it. That is the good part about it. All right, that is it again for another tips, tricks, and techniques. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you make some of these, and if you do make any of our projects, make sure that you go over to our Facebook group and share them over there. We would love to see what you create. And we'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.